Welcome back to the green room, excuse me, up here in Topsail Island, North Carolina, and I'm sitting here with my brother, who I adore. We look nothing alike, do we? Okay, maybe a little bit.
Okay, well, let's see. Look at it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay,
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, how did you get started as a musician? How did that happen?
I have no idea. No, when I was growing up, I never even listened to rock music until, oh gosh, I guess I was in like the 7th grade. Actually, I met Andy, when I was in, what grade were you in? The 9th grade? And I think I was in the 7th grade, and my favorite music at that time was like Stephen Curtis Chapman and all this Christian, contemporary pop style stuff back then. And
there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh no, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that's not really music I listen to anymore, but I still like it.
Yeah.
But anyway, Stephen Curtis Chapman was basically my inspiration to start playing the guitar, and I don't know why I started playing like that after listening to him. But anyways, my parents got me a guitar when I was 13 because I was going to summer camp and they had a guitar class at the camp I was going to. Little shout out to Camp Dixie. What? And so I learned that was my first lesson there. I spent a week there taking classes, and then I came back and over the next year just taught myself all kinds of stuff like the different chords and everything like that. And that was 10 years ago. So this summer will be 14 years that I've been playing the guitar. And the year after I got my first acoustic guitar, they bought me an electric guitar for Christmas, and that was awesome. And then I met Andy a couple years after that, and he introduced me to this band called Goaty Hook, and that was the start of my rock and roll career right there.
Yeah, I know you listen to them quite a bit. What are some of the other groups that you listen to now that you really get influenced by?
Some of the groups I take influence from now, I actually still take a lot of influence from my old school favorite bands like Goaty Hook and MXPX and those punk bands back then, but also House of Heroes is one of the ones I really like, and Spoken and Under Oath. That covers kind of a wide range because those three bands are not alike each other at all. But those are probably the main three that I take it from now. Mm-hmm. And really just playing with other people really is where I get most of my stuff from.
Yeah. Now I know you've gone through quite a few style changes over the years as part of In the Shadow. You used to have a mohawk.
Dude, I had a 9-inch mohawk that was this tall. It was wonderful. I'll bend down so you can see it right there. It was that tall.
Now I remember my biggest memory of that was for a Halloween show that you guys did.
Oh yeah.
And you dyed it red and wore the red tie and all that. Yeah.
That was a great show. Yeah. I sprayed it. I sprayed it red and I sprayed it red and I think it was either that show or the year after that. I played a Halloween show. We played 2 of them in a row, and one of them I just had the mohawk straight up like that, and then the other one I did Liberty spikes, where it was like 7 spikes coming off my head.
They're sneaking in.
It was great, and Andy and Zeke are crawling in front of me right now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, jump. Okay. So yeah,
but your hair is kind of, shall we say,
it's migrated
down your face.
Yes,
I guess
it
as we get older, things like that happen, huh?
Yes, apparently. Yeah, so I kept the mohawk until about a year ago, and then this guy at camp was like, "Corey, what are you doing right now?" I was like, "What do you mean what I'm doing?"
Stay out of the camera here.
Yeah. He was like, "What are you doing right now?" I was like, "What do you mean what I'm doing? I'm swimming in the pool." He's like, No. What are you doing? You got a beard and you got a mohawk and you're going bald. And I was like, I know. So at that point, I cut off I didn't completely cut off the mohawk. I cut it a lot shorter. It was like that after that. Because, when it's real short, you can make it look nice even if your hair's thinning. But at this point, it's just, there's not much right here, which is what a mohawk requires. Yeah. So, I cut that off. And I've been growing this beard since about May of last year.
Yeah.
So this isn't a very old beard.
That's awesome. Now, the last 3 songs you did were, I would have to say some of my favorites. I really like Stand Firm and Pirates and Outlaws, which I would love to see an actual music video done with.
That would be
like
awesome.
Pirate costumes and Wild West costumes and all that kind of stuff. I think it would be awesome.
Hey, man, if anybody wants to fund that, my number is on our Facebook page.
Yeah. And that reminds me, you are trying to come up with this new name. Do you have any suggestions right now from the band on some names that you guys really like?
We do have a few. The one I really like is the Disqualified, but they don't really like that one. And then there was another one, one that Zeke mentioned was Belvedere, but it that one's taken. Yeah. I really like that one though. That one was really growing on me, and then I looked it up today and was like, it was gone. But hey, there's your names up there. There's no S at the end of Hodge.
He's just one Hodge.
Yeah. There's only one. But so yeah, we got to come up with a new name. And like we said before, you go to our Facebook, basically just log on and do a search for In the Shadow. And you'll see, I think the little icon it shows is a picture of Zeke. And there's an eye, or a finger in my eye. But you go on there and vote for whichever of those names that you like best. Obviously not Belvedere, but we'll have them listed after tonight, and you can suggest whatever name you think would sound cool. And if we end up picking the name that you suggest, you'll win a $25 gift card to the business of your choice. And if the business of your choice doesn't offer gift cards, then we'll just give you $25.
Now, the reason you're trying to do this is because you want to register the name, and you're ready to send out some press kits and all of that. Where do you guys, and you guys can chime in on this, where do you really see this band going?
Well, honestly, I'm starting school this summer, at the end of this summer. Yeah. And so hopefully it'll go somewhere pretty great before then, but the program I'm going to is only a 9-month program. Yeah. So we'll take a brief hiatus. We actually we have a friend of ours, Nathan Story, who we're actually bringing on to kind of take my place. So these guys will still be playing after I'm gone, and then I'll come back and rejoin, and we'll see what happens after that. Y'all want to chime in?
I hope that we see it becoming a full-time ministry and playing more shows, doing more things, shining the light of Jesus to people that need it the most. Is the microphone close enough? I hope so. But we've really been thinking a lot lately about revamping our mission, I guess you could say, and thinking a lot more about what we're going to do as a band and trying to really refocus on that. We've been spinning our wheels for a long time, but we really want to get honed in on what we're going to do. So
you guys have been around for 5 years now, and I don't think this is the end. I think you've got a long time ahead of you. So
we actually haven't been in this configuration. We've only been around for, I guess, about how long, Zeke? About 3 years? A little more than 3 years. Yeah. He joined in like October of 2007. Yeah. So it hasn't been quite that long.
That's great.
Any more questions?
I don't have any questions. You have anything you want to share? Nice kiss from Andy. Andy has not felt well all night, so
he's a trooper, man.
He's done great on those drums and with the interview and all that. So we
nice
just
and energetic.
Give him a hand and
right here.
Yeah, so that's about it from In the Shadow tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in to topicsdesign.tv. We have lots more shows coming up soon, so like I said, tune in on Friday morning at 10 o'clock for financial news you can use, and many more shows after that. So please come back, and we thank you so much for tuning in, and hope you enjoyed the night. Thank you.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Drive safe. It's rainy out there. Traffic's going to be heavy. There's a big crowd here tonight.
That's right.
Thanks for coming, by the way.